Israel. This is Shema Yawan from the Lion's Roar. This is concerning our vibration. I spoke once on a video concerning Israel's vibration. Speak has power. Okay, get that understanding. So what I like to show you is what this doctor in Japan. He has done a study on water. Okay, this is him, and this is the name of the scientist right here. Okay, I spoke once about the vibrations in one of my last couple of videos back about how our vibrations affect the world around us. Okay, so this doctor, this Japanese doctor, is kind of on that same. He's noticing these things as well. His name is Dr. Masaru Emoto. Was born in Japan and is a graduate of Yokohama Municipal University and the Open International University as a doctor of alternative medicine. His photographs were first featured in his self-published books, Messages from Water 1 and 2. The Hidden Messages in Water was first published in Japan, with over 400,000 copies sold internationally. And this water, what it's basically about is water. And it's about spring water, purified water, and tap water, and the effects of our words amongst it, and how seasons also change water. Okay, so the things that are in the invisible are changed by the things that are in the physical. Okay, so let's go into it. It's not going to be a long video. It'll be fairly short. Again, this is called The Hidden Messages in Water. And the reason why I'm bringing this out is because Israel needs to know how they affect things around them. You know, for years we've been holding our heads down, going through slavery, all these negative thoughts, you know, people calling us, telling us that we ain't no good, that we ain't nothing, calling us nigger and all this stuff. You know, those are negative words, negative actions towards us, and you wonder why we're the way that we are. Okay, so us being the teachers and the leaders and the kings and the priests of Israel, you know, as the Revelation speaks of in the first chapter, we have to learn what it means. Okay, so this is a water crystal form. When someone used actually these were children, they were shouting out these words towards the spring water, and this is what the water formed. Okay, under a microscope. It says when the children said "you're beautiful" a few times, that's what the water formed. Okay. Now when they said it several more times, it formed crystals. Okay, when the children walked away, this is what the water did. It just broke up. Okay. Alright, now let's go over here. I'm just going to show you a lot of pictures here. It says here, cosmos in Japanese was mentioned, and that's what it came out to. In English, this is what it came out to. And in German, this is what it came out to. Alright. So, let's go deeper. Let's find out more. And I'm just flipping. Bear with me. This is what I want. Yeah, this one. Okay, this one here is showing heavy metal music. The vibration of heavy metal music. Look how what happened to the water. It got distorted, right? Okay. Check this one out. Not what I wanted. This is thank you, arigato in Japanese. Look at that crystal. Alright. Let's see. This is a good one here. When the words "you fool" came out. Look at that. In Japanese. Okay, here's another one, "you fool." Look at how the water just breaks up. Alright. Here's one that says "I got a gun. I want to kill you." Look at how the water formed into a little man, almost like it's a man with a machine gun or something. You know? It just shows you how our words have an effect on things. See that? And this is the word angel shouted to the water. Look at that. And this one is Satan. Check that out. How the water changes. This is page is this? Page 86. Alright, now look what this doctor says. He says quantum mechanics, certain psychological theories such as the flow talked about by Jung, and genetic engineering haven't all taught us that there is a world other than the one we know so well. You can't see this other world with your eyes. And Yahweh talk about that. He said, how can I tell you heavenly things when you can't even understand earthly things? He said, you can't see this other world with your eyes, and you can't touch it with your fingers. It's a world in which time itself does not exist. You see that? So we have to be careful with the words we speak. In Ecclesiastes 12 and 14, it says, by your words you're going to be condemned. Every word is recorded, man. Every word. Let me go over here. It says, this may be difficult to understand, but what he is saying is that every part of the universe contains the information of all the parts of the universe. In other words, within an individual, even within a single cell, exists all the information of the universe. See that? So just think if the heathen nations knew that we were Israel and they were calling us Israel, the whole world would change, man. That's why they refuse to utter that off their lips. They'll say black Hebrew Israelites, they'll proverb it, you know, a byword. They'll give you a nickname. They will never come out and just say, oh, you're the Hebrew Israelites. All right? There's a few, those that want to cleave to us, but for the most part, they're going to have to suffer judgment. All right? Because they're in this together, basically trying to keep Esau world standing. So a couple of others. What I want you just to get the understanding is our vibration is positive, being positive changes things, man. Changes things around us, and we don't really realize that. But there is an invisible world. When you read, I believe it's in Colossians, said that Yahweh made the invisible and the visible. Okay, so the invisible is all around us. Okay, this is water placed by heavy metal music. Look at that. Look at the distortion. That music, it's not really good for your soul. Heavy metal music. Okay. Show another one. Alright. This is the seasons. This is how the water was blooming, spring water. Okay. I guess that's spring. Autumn. To the right you got the winter, and to the left you got summer. So they automatically form beautiful crystals with each season. So the seasons affect things. Okay. Get the point that I'm trying to explain here is that things around us have a force. All right. It says here. This is, I found a little autumn from a Japanese nursery song. I guess a nursery song was played to this one. Let me get to some other points, man. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, so with these crystals, this is the water before being placed by a television set. And this is after. So how the TV affects your mind. The same way. Remember, our bodies are made out of mostly water. Okay? There's that in 1 John chapter 5. It says that there's three that testify. Spirit, the blood, and the water, right? Okay, so let's go here. Computer, look at that. This is the crystals before, and this is after. This is how the water formed, being next to the computer. Even the computer pushes off rays and vibes, and you know, it affects things. This is a mobile telephone. Look at that. Look how it distorts it. So imagine putting that phone up to your brain every day. Look at how it affects your mind. Okay? Here's another one. There's a microwave oven. Okay, you put your food in the microwave, check it out. Maybe you should stop using the microwave so much. Maybe you should just boil or bake your food instead of using the microwave. Stop being in a rush, in a hurry all the time. See? It affects your mind and it affects your children's mind. Alright. Alright. Water shown a wholesome television show. Wholesome. What's a wholesome television show in this today's society? You know, everything's wicked in this society. Alright, let's go to another one. Trying to get to a point. Here's another one. Okay, so this is a good one because this is right before an earthquake hit. This is the water shown. Okay, someone took a sample of the water and it was all distorted. See, the water is telling you something. Okay, this is after the earthquake. Okay, and this is much later after the earthquake. Start to form crystals again. So even the water, just like the animals, they give off signs of what's going to happen. Okay, very important, Israel. All right, let me see. I highlighted this. I'm just going through the book. It says, speaking from the principles of vibration, the energy of vibration must go on forever in continuous motion. Alright, let me show you one that's going to blow your minds. Show you one that's going to blow your minds, and I'm going to end it with that. I just want to let you brothers and sisters see how water, or how things around us affect us. Being in slavery affected us. Negative thoughts all the time, that affected us, even to this day. Alright, working every day in a negative environment, that affects you. Being around negative brothers and sisters, that affects you. Alright, now let me show you this. This is Brazilian music. Okay, so this scientist says both crystals are in the shape of stars. Israel is stars, right? It says they seem to be telling us that moving your body and singing in a loud voice serves to strengthen your immune system. So, brothers and sisters that are out there teaching, anytime you teach this word, guess what happens to your immune system? The Most High strengthens it. Alright, you go out there on the streets and yelling loud, that's a song to the Most High. That's a song. It's strengthening your immune system. Wonder why nothing ever happened to brothers while they're speaking. The Most High's with them. He's strengthening their immune system. They ain't gonna let nothing happen to them. Alright, they're holding his Bibles, speaking his words. Okay, so let's look at forms of water in different countries or different cities. Let's go. We got Paris. This is Paris. Look at the water, how it breaks down. Paris got bad water. Look at London the same way. Bad water, man. Look at Tokyo. They also have bad water. Okay, let's look at Rome. Terrible drinking water. Let's look at Venice. Their water is pretty good. It's forming crystals. Okay, this is all their spring water there. Okay, or drinking water. This is Bern over there in Europe. Look at that. They got some pretty good looking water. Let's come to the United States. This is Washington, D.C. So you brothers and sisters in D.C., you guys got pretty good water there. Alright. This is New York. So does New York. You know, in New York they have those chambers that they keep their water in up there, in some of their water plants. They have the cedar. They use a cedar wood. Cedar is probably one of the best type of trees to use because it doesn't absorb water or anything like that. It's like petrified wood. It comes from South America or parts of Africa. Cedar. All right, ask a carpenter about cedar wood. Okay, so New York has pretty good water. Vancouver, up in Canada, they got pretty good water. Okay, where's this? This is Sydney, Australia. Terrible drinking water. Look at that. Terrible. Let's look at some of the third world countries. Bangkok, terrible. Hong Kong, terrible. Okay, this is Maceió. It's pretty good. Alright. Here's Buenos Aires. Look at that. Beautiful. So the water is good to drink there. And where's this? This is Manaus. And last but not least, we have spring water from Hiroshima. Look at that. Beautiful water, man. It's probably up in the mountains. So when I speak about this water, like I said, the seasons change the water form. Also, like I said, our words have an impact on water as well as everything around us. Everything that we deal with, see, understand, our words have an effect on it. So the words that we speak make a difference. But going back to the spring water, like this, what I'm showing you right here, this crystal, there's a pH level that comes along with spring water. And like if you're up to Canada or like this particular place, Hiroshima, the pH level, the higher the pH level, the better. The lower pH level, the more corrosion of your body. Okay, so pH level is sort of like electrolytes. All pH means is hydrogen. It's a form of hydrogen ion activity. That's basically what it is. It's an activity of the water in your body. So the higher the pH level in water, the better. Actually, you could probably buy some of this water. And I'm not selling you water. I'm just telling you, for your body concerns. Some of those vitamin stores, they actually purchase water from up in other countries. They bring it down and they sell it. And you can taste the difference when you drink it. Okay, the pH levels are higher. And like I said, the lower the pH level, and most of the cities have it. I know in Oakland, the water is pretty good, but there's a lot of fluoride in all these distorted areas that you saw. In their water plants, a lot of them use fluoride, the chemical fluoride, and that fluoride affects the people. It affects their minds. It affects their prostates. It affects the women's female organs, as far as having babies and stuff like that. It affects them. Fluoride. All right, so keep that in mind. So going back to the main point is Israel, the words you speak affect everything around you. That's why Yahushua said that he spoke about the tongue. How the tongue is very, very deadly, man. The tongue it could burn. It could set a forest on fire if you say the wrong words. Basically, cut people up, or it could heal people. So with the words you speak, you will be condemned and judged by it. Also, the words you speak can bring life. And that's what we're all about, bringing life to our people using the words of the Bible. All right? And so that's why we go out there and we teach the word of the Holy Bible. Because there is life in this book. This is a living book. Even the witch doctors and all of those know that this is a living book. And when you read it, it affects you. Okay, the words should be always read out loud. Okay, because it affects your environment. All right. So with that, Israel, I'm gonna say shalom and Kwam Yashala, Kwam Yahushai Hamashiach, Kwam Abanawa Yahweh. All right. All praises, Barakatah. Shalom.